Hi guys, it's me Sloan. So I know, I know, I've been out of touch. I am sorry about that, and to my family, I apologize. Yes, this is going to be a health update. It's a little embarrassing because yes, I was hospitalized again, but like, okay, so it's not due to any stupidity on my part this time, and it's not due to me thinking I'm like Superman and I'm gonna climb up things or Spider Man, whatever the case may be. It's not like due to any of those things. What it was due to this time, and I wouldn't go on camera while it was bad. You could tell that's how bad my vanity was. So I caught an infection. My pituitary gland on this side is swollen. This whole area here, like there's a roll of swell right there. It's way, way less than it was before. I'm on antibiotics. I'll be fine. My pituitary gland caught a bacterial infection, which has apparently pissed off the lymph nodes in the area. So the whole thing went swollen, and I was unaware because I don't look into the mirror and stuff like that. I know, narcissist. I'm not a narcissist. I like to say I'm a narcissist a lot because I'm kind of full of myself in that I believe that I am awesome, which I am. But like, I don't look at me in the mirror like that. It's other people who seem to think I'm hot. I just like to do my hair and makeup sometimes. I like to get dressed because I like pretty clothes, but that's about the extent of that. Yeah. So the bacterial infection had gotten this whole area so swollen it looked like I had a whole neck growing out of the side of my neck, like I had two necks growing out like a V twin engine. Yeah, yeah. So that happened. That happened. I've been sick for a minute now. I'm fine. I'm getting better every moment. You can tell it's still a little bit swollen on this side as opposed to this side. I'm getting better. As am I am with my arm as well. My arm is doing a lot better. To those of you who told me not to do the physical therapy, thank you for your concerns. But my orthopedic surgeon and my physical therapy people have told me, occupational therapists, right? There you go, have told me otherwise. And the mobility in my arm has come back. I want to say maybe 45-50% from where it was when I was bragging how I got some mobility back in my arm. Now, if you'll notice, like in this camera, I guess you can notice pretty well. I can see it. Uh, you see this arm is just kind of like round and doing its own thing. On this arm, you have that curvature going in here. It's because this the bone is riding high and it's not quite in the socket, and so the muscle looks lower. It's just kind of like it's there. It's just not there because the arm is not quite in its place. So it looks a little weird right now, like everything's hanging low. It's not that everything's hanging low, it's that the bone is kind of riding high and out of socket, so everything looks off. Um, that being said, physical therapy, and I should be fine on that note. Yay! Um, Also, behind the scenes, there has been a lot of movement because I have my furniture coming in. I am managing a new band now. I'm still trying to get this thing working. I'm trying to get my office working now that my office has my bed in it. See? The office. Yeah. My office has my bed in it. And so yeah, I'm trying to get that in order. I'm trying to get everything in order. I've been trying to get some work actually done, and I'm trying to get some research done. And I actually had a friend come over. Oh, never mind. I won't put that in. No, actually, no, it's too short for a whole other video. So here it goes. My friend came over. I haven't seen him in quite a long time. And he showed up and he one night he left his cane here because we were hanging out. So the next day he calls up and he's like, "Hey, can I come by and get my cane?" And I'm like, sure. But like I'm not really hanging out. We can smoke or whatever, but I'll be working because I'm in research mode." He's like, "All right, sure." And the entire time that he was here, I was stuck in my computer, like, mm, read, 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 read. And he's standing to the side of me, just kind of looking at me, like sitting to the side of me at my table, because I'm working at my dining table that day. And he's sitting to the side of me going, and every like 20 minutes or so, I turn around and go, "Oh, I'm so sorry. It's just that I have to work." He goes, "No, I get it. It's okay. It's okay." So we spent like half a day doing that until I turned around. I was like, "Hey, why don't I make us something to eat? Maybe like, yeah, we can smoke a little bit and hang out for a while." He's like, "Oh, no, no, no. I don't want to get in the way." Now I could tell he was feeling guilty and he kind of like made his exit. But like, my guy, I'm a writer who works from home. And I'll put this out there to anyone who knows me, because like you guys seem to think that I'm a writer who works from home so they can come over and hang out anytime they want because writers don't do anything. Um Half of writing is research. You could tell that to Stephanie Myers. Maybe if she had research, she would have known that vampires don't twinkle in the daylight. But half of writing is research, because some of us writers don't want to be known as the people who didn't do their homework. Um, and the other half of writing is the actual writing and the editorial process and going through all of that mess. So I'm literally doing my research, and people think, "Oh, well, she's just reading. We can hang out with her and she could read later." Okay, yeah, but this is my livelihood. If I don't put out this book by the end of this year, this will be 2 years I've been putting it off. And like, I'm my own boss. And don't get me wrong, I let me slip and slide every once in a while on the rules or the timelines or whatever. But like, if I don't publish, I don't get paid. And this is what people don't understand. I don't publish articles where it's like a weekly thing. I have a deadline. I have plenty of time to like, well, not plenty of time. I've been a researcher for articles before. I don't have plenty of time, but like I have a set amount of time and I have a finite amount of space, finite amount of words. With books, it's not quite the same thing. You want to get your whole idea out there on the page. You want to research said idea. You want to flush it out onto the page. You want to flush out your scenes, your characters. You want to make sure everything is right before you go putting out the book, which is why it takes years. But it takes longer when everyone keeps coming by your house to hang out with you while you're working, because they think that as a writer, you right. So it's okay for them to come over your house and hang out all the time. God, that's not even what this video was about. Oh, okay. Back on track. So many things have gotten me so sidetracked. Um, Reconnecting with old people from my life that I haven't seen in a billion years. As a point of fact, yesterday, my stepson that I haven't seen in like since my wedding to his father, and that was 22 years ago. I know the divorce date better than I know my marriage date. Yeah, that's worrisome. But hey, the kid I'm good with. It's the father that did me wrong. So I guess he's still my stepson. We discussed this. And yes, yes he is. He has decided that since he has not divorced me, we're still stepmother and stepson. So yay, we're good. Sorry things have been so scattered. Sorry things have been so delayed, and they're going to be for a little while longer, because until my birthday comes, everything's going to be up in there. I'm going to be between working on this and working on that and working on that and working on that, because I have like 17 different projects going on right now. So whether or not I'm going to be able to sit down with my camera, I don't know, but I will try. I will try. I'm going to try to make a couple videos for you today because I have a couple of things to talk about. On that note, I will let you go, and I'm going to do my hair because, as you can tell, it's an untamable mess and I hate it. It's everywhere. But it's well conditioned. and it looks the purple that I want it to look. So there's that. It's just, like everywhere. And yeah, yeah, we need to tame this, and don't know what to do with it just yet, but you'll see, I guess, in the next video. And on that note, I will talk to you soon. Bye.